The Rise of the Future Leader Knight. Chapter 1. The Boy Who Pushed Everyone Away. Jinwoo was the kind of boy people whispered about instead of greeting. Thin, pale, always scowling, he carried a heaviness in his eyes that made other children back away. His hair was messy, his clothes never fit right, and he walked around with the stubborn posture of someone who believed the entire world was against him. His parents left him when he was young, not with a loving relative, not with a caretaker, but simply gone one day. A neighbor found him alone, silent and confused. And from that day forward, he bounced between houses, schools, and temporary guardians who saw him as a responsibility rather than a child. Each time he was moved to a new place, Jinwoo grew colder. Each time someone tried to help him, he assumed they secretly wanted something. And each time a kid approached him to play, Jinwoo pushed them away first. Better to hurt people before they hurt you. That was the rule he lived by. His reputation spread quickly. Don't talk to him. He's weird. He's angry all the time. Even teachers avoided him unless necessary. And parents quietly told their children to stay away. Jinwoo pretended it didn't bother him. But at night, when he was finally alone, he stared at the ceiling and wondered why he couldn't be like the others. Laughing, running, smiling without fear. He hated the weak boy he saw in the mirror. He hated that no one cared about him. He hated that he felt so small. And worst of all, he hated that he didn't know how to stop being this way. One afternoon, after a particularly bad fight at school, one he technically won, but one that earned him another suspension, Jinwoo stormed away from the building, kicking stones, fists trembling with frustration. He didn't know it yet, but this was the day his life would change. Chapter 2. The Young Master Who Saw Through Him. Jinwoo wandered through the quieter side of town, heading nowhere, fueled only by anger. That was when he heard sharp, rhythmic sounds echoing from a large building with wide windows. Snap, thud, kiap. A taekwondo dojang. He stopped in front of the window. Inside, students of all ages moved together in perfect rhythm, their kicks slicing the air with speed and precision. Their uniforms were clean and crisp, their expressions focused. Everything about the place felt disciplined, calm, and strong. The opposite of Jinwoo's chaotic world. Standing at the front was a young man, athletic and radiating confidence. His presence was commanding, but not intimidating, sharp, but gentle. His uniform fit him perfectly, and a black belt hung at his waist, tied neatly. Master Han. He looked no older than his mid-20s, but the students stood straighter around him than around any adult Jinwoo had ever seen. What caught Jinwoo off guard wasn't Master Han's strength. It was the kindness behind his authority. He corrected students without belittling them, encouraged without forcing, and every child looked at him with trust. Something inside Jinwoo tightened. Why did they get someone like that? Why don't I? Without realizing it, he pressed his face closer to the window. Master Han noticed him. For a brief moment, their eyes met. Jinwoo startled. He expected the same look adults always gave him: annoyance, suspicion, and disappointment. Instead, Master Han smiled. Not pity, not concern, just a welcome. Jinwoo panicked and turned away, heart thumping. But before he could leave, Master Han slid the door open and stepped outside. You like watching taekwondo? Master Han asked casually. Jinwoo scoffed. I wasn't watching, I was just walking by. You watched for 6 minutes, Master Han replied with a calm grin, which means something about it interests you. Jinwoo's ears reddened. No adult had ever spoken to him in such a straightforward, honest, but non-judgmental way. Whatever, Jinwoo muttered. I don't need this stuff. Master Han studied him for a moment. Not with scrutiny, but with understanding deeper than Jinwoo expected. You're angry, he said quietly. Jinwoo froze. No, I'm not. You're lonely, Master Han added. Jinwoo clenched his fist. Shut up. You're strong, Master Han finished. Jinwoo looked up startled. But you're using your strength to protect yourself instead of others. Jinwoo's breath caught into his throat. Come try a class, Master Han said. Not to change who you are, but to understand who you could become. Jinwoo shook his head and turned away. But that night, in bed, he kept thinking about the sound of those kicks, the discipline, the unity, and a strange warm look in Master Han's eyes. And something in his heart whispered, maybe, just maybe, this will be different.